Hi, Andrew.
Hey Stephanie, thank you for the intro. Really appreciate you having me here today. So actually back in high school was, I would say, kind of like the first biggest impact, which was me getting involved with the dance community, specifically the breakdance culture, hip hop culture. And, me and my brothers, and, it plays a very big role in my personal values with my brothers, which I'll talk a little bit about later. Me being first generation Asian American, we didn't really have that many idols to look up to in that aspect. So Jabberwockies, Quest Crew, when they were killing it in the game and they were on national television, that was actually kind of like the very few inspirations that we got. And me and my brothers breakdance for like almost 10 plus years.
Wow.
Since high school. So the dance community definitely gave us a lot of the values we had today. And
There's a lot of hate going around. And I think there's also a lot of good going around. So can you speak a little bit about that? How do you feel like people could be nicer to each other? Because I know it seems like a silly question, but there is a lot of drama still going around, as well as hate crimes and Asian Americans, while there's a lot more representation in the media right now, is still a marginalized community. So.
So that is kind of tough because I can't speak on everybody's behalf, you know what I mean?
Sure, of course.
But I have like my own personal values. And for me, I've always had that mindset of abundance. There's enough for everybody to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see why people don't really share and lift others around them instead of seeing them as competition. Because for me, I'm just focused on my own path and, I just want to do my own thing and lift others around me. And I believe there's so much opportunity and abundance that we're not really competing with anybody. You know what I mean? Shout out to my baby girl, Danica, by the way. She is absolutely gorgeous. And I couldn't ask for anyone better. She really supports me in what I do. And she really understands like my perspective. And I think we have a very strong spiritual connection that really kind of helps with that. And she just really understands and supports kind of like my perspective. And we respect each other's boundaries. And I think that's like the most important thing. I mean, Gary Vee says it all the time, but the number one thing anybody can do that's best for themselves is self-awareness. Really understanding who you are as a person, what your values are, why you do what you do, and why you wake up every morning, and simply don't tolerate anything else. Because, you're going to meet a lot of different people. You're going to, go through and experience a lot of different things. Like, there's always ups and downs too. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm always 100% grounded all the time. Of course, I have my off days, and I just want to say thank you so much, Stephanie. You're also amazing. I know you're going to do really well with your podcast and everything as well. So I'm just really honored and grateful to be here. So thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to the Color Success podcast. Listen, like, subscribe on all major streaming platforms, YouTube, IG, and if you want exclusive content, you can join our Patreon. All links can be found at colorofsuccesspodcast.com.